I wanted to wait on this. So I saw the report hours ago. And I thought, that's wrong. That can't be right. I'm going to wait till multiple sources are reporting the same thing. It has to be wrong. And even now, as I stand here, reading it from multiple sources, it has to be wrong. Kevin Labanc, 17 goals, 56 points, signed a 1-year, $1 million extension with the San Jose Sharks? $1 million for what? The most unselfish deal I have ever seen a player take. And I am trying to think. I'm thinking back to Korea and Solani when they wanted to play together in Colorado, and that was all fine and dandy. But they had already made a bunch of money at that point. Labanc hasn't. This was supposed to be his payday. He is believing that he will have another year like this one he just had. That he is leaving money on the table so San Jose can bring back guys like Thornton. This opens up the door for so much. Labanc in today's marketplace has to be worth what? $4.5 million? You got to think. 56 points. He was a big catalyst in that infamous or famous, depending on which side of the board you're on, that comeback against Vegas. Labanc played a huge role in that. And he showed tremendous growth in that playoff run for the San Jose Sharks. $1 million for, yes, please. There is not a general manager in the league that doesn't see this deal and go, are you serious? Really? So this is not a market setter. This is one of those, it's an outlier. It is, to me, the biggest bargain of a contract in the National Hockey League right now. And I'm including some of the big stars in that. To me, this, and I know it's a 1-year deal, but he's betting on himself to be able to do it again and take on that increased role. And he's doing it while he's leaving money on the table. So Doug Wilson, whatever kind of gift basket you can give this kid for leaving money on the table, he's earned it. There's bonus money involved, so he gets paid up front, but then his salary during the year is negligible by comparison. And wow, this is a crazy deal. Again, I would have reported this hours ago when I first saw it, and it just would have been part of a news video if it was for $3 million or something like that. But the fact it's 1 year for $1 million, that kid, seriously, I respect that. In this day and age where everybody's kind of like, all right, hometown discounts are over, we're just in it for ourselves. And that's kind of the agreed upon strategy that players and teams seem to be taking. This is a really refreshing breath of fresh air. And considering I just did my 30 favorite to least favorite teams, and I mentioned Labanc in that video and I wore a Sharks jersey, you're welcome, Sharks. I kind of made it happen. I didn't. I really didn't. But this just shows why I love this kid. He's got all the heart and soul in the world. And it turns out he's also not greedy. So in an era where it's easy to be greedy and it's easy to justify it and say, you know what, these kids don't play that long. They should have the right to ask for whatever monies they want. If they can get it, good. And here's a kid saying, you know what, for a year I'll make $1 million and I'll prove myself. And then next summer I can get a big old raise and they can kick that can down the road. Or maybe he signs a 2-year deal for a modest raise next summer. It would not really surprise me. Let me know your thoughts in that little comment section below. This is ridiculous. It's so low for a guy who was so key for the Sharks. And if you're a Sharks fan, you have to feel pretty good. So it sucks to lose Pavelski. Sucks to lose some of the players that have been lost over the last year and a bit. But you know what? This signing means they can bring other guys in. This signing means they have more cap space than we thought when we looked at who the restricted free agents were that were still left and the UFAs who'd left the team. If they can get Thornton to sign for, say, $1 million to come back, all of a sudden we can start talking about the Sharks and what else they might be able to do. So this is why I haven't really got into where teams are at and who I think is going to finish where, or even debating that subject, because there's still restricted free agents out there. There's still UFAs out there. And shockers like this can happen. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing with free. Just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. And Labanc, kid, wow, this This is the definition to me of a kid taking less than market value to help his team out when they need it. Erik Karlsson, buy that kid dinner for the whole season. Seriously, you're making a lot of money, and he left money on the table, so fill that table with whatever food he wants to order when you guys go out for your team dinners. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and here's to hoping Labanc scores 20 goals, gets to that 60-point mark this year. I think he's got it in him. We'll see. I will talk to you again soon.